friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to read 32nd chapter of this novel, and today topic heading is on cultivating self-discipline like a plant. So today we are going to see that how our self-discipline is just like a planting a simple, and this is written by Ishak Velo. So we will read this and we can see that how our self-discipline is just like a plant. Virtue is not a mushroom that springs up of itself in one night when we are asleep, or regard it not, but a delicate plant that grows slowly and tenderly, needing much pains to cultivate it, much care to guard it, much time to mature it. In our untoward soil, in this walls unkindly withered. So it is just like a plant, it need our time, need our attention. It takes too much time and long time to mature it. It same applies on our self discipline, that we have to give time, we have to pay attention, then we can build self discipline. If self discipline were like a mushroom that spring up of itself without the need for a gardener, everybody would possess it. Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, it is more like a plant that you need to constantly cultivate, or else it withers. So it is not like a mushroom plant. You can see that mushroom plant don't need any care and attention to grow. You can see everywhere mushroom plant, but it is a plant which need gardener, which have which take attention, which take time, and you can think that it is fortunate and unfortunate. This depend on us, but it is like that, and we have to constantly give a time to cultivate it. Otherwise, it will withers. Some people believe that one either possesses a green thumb or not, as if one person were born with an inborn talent to care for plant and another not. So some people think that if I am not a green thumb people, it means green thumb people are those who pay much attention to a plant and they are much interested in gardening and all those things. So that person is called green thumb. So we think that we are not a green thumb people. There is a people who are a green thumb. So that person only pay attention to a plant and interest in gardening. But it is not like that. We can also do, if we are not a green thumb people, even we can do it. In reality, the person with the supposed green thumb is simply more attentive to their plant. They make sure their plant have everything they need to thrive and regularly check up on them to make sure they stay healthy. So green thumb people are more concerned for their plant and they check up regularly. They are more attentive. But we can be also that person. If we are not, we can try at least. Think of a self discipline in the same way. Very beginning, as in the case of planting the seed for a new flowering plant, there is a lot of time and energy you will still need to invest to make it bloom. If you want to have a beautiful plant, you cannot water it occasionally or move it from one place to another every other week. So if we have to cultivate self discipline, so we have to take it just like we are seeding a plant. For that, we regularly need to pay attention all the needs and all the attention and time which that plant required. Then only that will blooms. Otherwise that will be a withers. And if it applies on our self discipline, so we have to give time, attention, and regularly introspect that where we are lacking. Then only we can cultivate self discipline. Otherwise it will also not grow. Ask yourself, what kind of gardener am I for my own self discipline? If your self control were a plant, how would it look based on how you have been cultivating it in the past year? So we can introspect right now that suppose that your self discipline were a plant and you have seeded in long year before. You can calculate this that you are a 20-year and 30-year whatever age is your. You can, if you have seed 30 year ago and you have paid attention just like you have paid to your self discipline, so how that plant would look like. So we can think that if you are not that was the self discipline, so that plant would be not look and must be a died long ago. But we are a human being, so we don't realize that we are not working, we are not up to our path, and we forget this. So from right now we can track this thing, we can introspect, and we can work for a future that our self discipline will be built, and that we can get our fruits in our future. So it is all about self discipline, and in this chapter we have compared self discipline with a plant, and we have understood that we need to pay attention, time, care, everything which is needed to cultivate these habits. So that's all for today. If you like this, you can like, subscribe this channel, and share with your friends whom you want to see grow. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for today. We will meet tomorrow.